Hello, everyone. My name's Lex, and on a little bit later because I had some work stuff and some family stuff to do. So, um, that kind of set me back. But also this is not going to be a very long stream either. We'll see. But I wanted to at least get something on the board for tonight, and that is a game by the name of Dispatch. So, Dispatch is a story-driven game in the same vein as like the Walking Dead series that was made by Telltale Games. They also worked on a number of other series like The Wolf Among Us and The Tales of the Borderlands. They're some of the people that came from Telltale Games, because that whole studio went through a number of different things. It closed down at one point and then it came back and restructured. But some of the creatives from the original Telltale studio kind of splintered off after it originally closed, and now they formed a new studio called AdHoc Studios, and they are the ones who are currently developing both Dispatch as well as The Wolf Among Us. The Wolf Among Us, Wolf Among Us 2, sequel. That was announced in like fucking 2019, so it's been a number of years. And it hasn't come out, so I'm very curious to see what's happening behind the scenes. But oh well, it is what it is. But the other game that they're working on is Dispatch, which is described as a. Actually, do I have it here? It's described as a workplace comedy. So I guess kind of similar like The Office, like Parks and Rec, those kind of shows. But it's for superheroes. And well, dysfunctional superheroes to be more specific. And you are going to be playing a man by the name of Robert Robertson, who was formerly a superhero, but after an incident, he had to retire from being a superhero. But now he's being afforded this chance to continue doing some good by being a emergency response dispatcher. So you're going to be kind of doing stuff around the city, receiving calls, assigning superheroes to take care of those incidents, and navigating all the other stuff. And I think, well, you know what? We'll just get into it. I think it actually does explain it. But yeah, this caught my attention because this trailer, the first announced trailer, I think came out, I want to say December of last year at the Game Awards. And just recently, I think it was like a week ago or less, they put out a demo for the game. So I'm excited. I want to dive into it because I've played The Walking Dead and I've played The Wolf Among Us. I think I have a playthrough on my YouTube channel about The Wolf Among Us. I think I did The Walking Dead a long time ago, but I never actually like put anything really onto my channel for it, so I may go back and play it just for that. And then Tales of the Borderlands I have not played, but I've heard good things about it, as well as some of their other games. I think Telltale has also done one for like Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they did one for like Game of Thrones, and fuck, there's one other series and I can't think of it right now. But yeah, I'll probably take a crack at those at some point. But for now, I want to play this demo. Okay, it's telling me that controller is not really supported. That's totally fine. Also, I don't know what the aspect ratio in this is going to be, so let's see. Subtitles on. Display. Oh, this is the only 3? Interesting. Pause on lost focus. Sure. Sound. Master volume will slightly turn that down a bit. Remote analytics, I guess. Okay. So did it save my stuff? It did. Oh, fuck. Okay. It looks like that is the best that it's gonna do. If that's the case, let me... Alright, this should... I already have it wish list. If I hit the play button... Okay, in Dispatch, you play as Robert, a fallen superhero, formerly known as Mecha Man. That's also a lot louder than I thought. Having lost his mech suit in battle, he is recruited to join SDN, the Superhero Dispatch Network, as a dispatcher. In this section of the game, Robert has just arrived for his first day at SDN. Yeah, it definitely is loud. If I get a chance, I'm gonna try and turn it down. Put this down to like maybe 70. All right.
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great. One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally everything. Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
3 Ds?
Dispatching, documentation, diversity is the 3rd. Not in terms of priority, of course. Yep, we're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom, from a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there, born with super hearing. He's from, I want to say...
Florida,
of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
that was one guy.
Hey, speaking of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right over there. Sorry. At work, I tend to get a little
Corny?
corporate, Dick. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
almost went in my pants. Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Roy.
Do not brofist or brofist.
All right. Good to meet you, bro.
Likewise. So roid, like steroid?
Huh? Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. The two other guys here, they go by the name Roy. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground, I bust you up, and then, you got Roy. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I think. Hey, you think that's why they call me Roy? Like I'm on steroids. But they think I'm some kind of a juice head? They think I'm not natty, bro? They think Roy's
Not natty.
No, I'm just kidding, man. Just making jokes about your name and the shitter.
Whatever. I don't care.
Nokia is probably best. Nice meeting you, Roy, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
You one funny bugger. Mecca man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis and Roy need to know. I don't want to come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool. You gonna wash before you do that?
Nah, bro. I never touch nothing. Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
Can you show me again? I don't think I got it.
That dude's just watching. It's like, what the fuck are they doing?
Holy shit, who's this freckle-faced fuck? How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Why you all tense? What? It's a hug, not a hand job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right, because I'm old as shit. How about this? This jog your memory?
Trackstar? Holy shit!
Yeah, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around here, so keep it,
Sure, right. Yeah, Chase.
It's been what, 10, 15 years?
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, I reached out to this little pissant when his dad passed. Then he got to ducking me like he owed me money.
I was in a weird place.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us, so I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Nice.
Sorry.
He really
I
does.
never noticed.
Fucker. It's the powers. I can move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late. And I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
I had no idea. I'm so sorry, Chase.
Hey, if I feel another ounce of pity from you, I will run you over in a parking lot and say it was an accident. They'll believe me because it looks like I'm wearing diapers.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What?
God damn.
Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit. Let's introduce you to your team of losers. Now, if I'm being honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish. Because if we don't see improvements soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
SDN Phoenix Program Launcher. Welcome to SDN Hero Database. What's new? Hero info was recently updated.
Sonar here was a Harvard graduate
Who will not shut the fuck up about being a Harvard graduate, like all Harvard graduates.
who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history.
Also, sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
Jeez. Alright. Sonar. Bad Boy Con Man. Intellectual Hybrid. Age 32, height 6 feet, abilities bat physiology, flight, birthplace San Francisco, California. Bio transforms into a giant bat, highly intelligent, addicted to a variety of controlled substances. Crimes: embezzlement, extortion, drug possession, forgery, fraud, money laundering, perjury, and cyberbullying. And it looks like we have a graph here of the heroes and their abilities: combat, vigor, mobility, charisma, intellect. And it looks like they have different stats in each of these. Okay. And then I guess for him, he has a monster graph, which looks like it's a little bit different when he's in monster form. He also changes in his categories to beast and fast, as opposed to intellectual and hybrid. Okay.
Flambe. He
Controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn.
Right, you met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
Flambe controls fire and flame. He's fire and he's a fighter. Age 36, height 6'4", abilities pyrokinesis, flame invulnerability, pyro propulsion. Birthplace Afghanistan. Bio anger issues, unsurprising history of arson. Designed his own suit. I'm surprised that's just listed in his bio. Crimes: arson, assault, and vandalism. And then same thing, he has a graph of his abilities.
Invisigal, who you met. Turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
Invisigal, aka Invisibitch. Okay. Thief and loner. Age 27, height 5'6", abilities invisibility, hand-to-hand combat. Birthplace Los Angeles, California. Bio: can become invisible at will, but only while holding her breath. Asthmatic. Abrasive and aloof. Oh fuck. Her abilities: she becomes invisible when she holds her breath, but she also has asthma. Okay, that sucks. Crimes: assault, larceny, robbery. And then their abilities graph.
Here we have coupe, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut, hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent.
Okay. Coupe or Coupe. Merciless mercenary. Shadow and assassin. Age unknown. Height 5'10". Abilities: Umbra kinetic weaponry, Umbra kinetic flight, superhuman accuracy. Birthplace unknown. Bio: mysterious, deadly, and unapproachable. True kill count, like many things about her, is unknown. Crimes: aggravated assault, extortion, first-degree murder, kidnapping, and stalking. And then her ability graph.
Punch up.
Carnival strongman who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charming brains of a greasy bowling ball.
Punch up. Smallest strongman. Flyweight and a brawler. He's 43. His height is 3'3". Dang. Abilities: Pycnokinesis. I'm not sure what that is. I have to look it up. Superhuman strength and durability. Pain immunity. Birthplace Ireland. Bio: possesses a strength of 10 men and half the height of 1. Crimes: battery, parole violation, public intoxication, and second-degree murder.
Malevola, terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for every fucking meeting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
Okay, Malevola, devil from down under. She's a duelist and a half demon. She didn't have a photo. Interesting. Age 33, height is 6'6", 6 foot tall, and 6 inches and a half inch. Interesting. demon physiology, portal creation, wound transfer. Ooh, wound transferal. That's interesting. Birthplace unknown. Bio possesses a prehensile tail, sonars, and a sponsor. Atheist, true crime aficionado. Crimes: assault, burglary, extortion, forgery, kidnapping, second-degree murder.
That's Golem. He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. A bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic. I think he's lonely.
Okay, Golem. The sentient construct. He's a defender and versatile. Age 20. Height 7 feet 7 inches. Abilities: morphological being, earth mimicry, and regenerative healing. Birthplace unknown. Bio: large mass of clay and dirt. Enjoys poetry and basketball. Difficulty with squeezing through doors. Crimes: aiding and abetting, disturbing the peace, vandalism. And we got one more.
Michigan born and raised. The power is weird. She weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff is a guess.
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
Huh. Okay, Prism. Trick of the Light. She's a pop star and an illusionist. Age 26. Height 5'4". Abilities: photokinesis, photoionization, holographic manipulation. Born in Flint, Michigan. Bio: 1.3 million followers. Music snob, highly dramatic, consistently requests a return to her trailer. Crimes: for assault, drug possession, DUI, and tax evasion. Okay.
Wait, so the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure. What's that arm squeeze about?
You want one? Here.
Fuck off. This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
This computer's older than you look. Wait, so we're doing this? I haven't even met the team yet.
We did the slideshow.
First of all, that wasn't a slideshow.
Look, we like to start slow. Most people don't make it past the first dispatch, and this is better for everybody's safety.
What do you mean, safety?
You'll be fine. And this here is our little slice of the Southland. Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Exactly. Now put your headset on and introduce yourself to these pricks.
Hey, team. This is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real fucking
Stuttering,
name.
bitch? You can't be this shook on your first day. Come on.
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I saw him in his underwear.
Who? Roberto son?
I saw him in his underwear.
He packing much?
Oh, but he's got a lot of bruises, which I'm into.
Again, please clear the channel.
Oh, get it, your email.
Shut the fuck up. Let me remind you, these calls are fucking recorded for training fucking purposes. So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of. Alright?
Nice. Okay, beginner's guide to dispatch. Receiving calls. In dispatch, your job is to respond to various calls from subscribers within the city of Torrance by sending heroes from your team. Hero stats. There's combat, vigor, mobility, charisma, and intellect. Your heroes will display strengths and weaknesses in the following categories: combat, vigor, intelligence, charisma, mobility. Call information. When receiving a call, you'll be provided with key information to assist you in sending the best heroes for the job. Okay.
My son's balloon is stuck
tree. Can you send someone?
Okay. Climb a 40-foot tall tree to retrieve a red balloon. Don't make the child cry. So climbing, what would that fall under? I feel like that'd fall under mobility. Yeah, I'd say it's mobility. So don't make them cry. I don't know. Let's say Visigal.
Sure thing. Teamwork slows me down, dude.
Oh, lone wolf revealed. When sent alone, the Visigal reduces travel time, and call completion time. Okay, so she's definitely good by herself, or at least better when she's by herself.
Mr. Vanderstank is requesting a hero for a very important event.
Who's this Vanderstink guy?
Willem Vanderstink. Certified genius. Literally, he has a certificate.
You aren't a genius if you need a piece of paper that says you're a genius.
You're just jealous. This guy rules.
Van Gogh opening. Very high profile ribbon cutting at Van Gogh. Send someone that will make SDN look good. Okay, so we're gonna want someone with charisma, which is this stat. Oh, Prism has very high charisma compared to everyone else.
On my way. In the name of the moon, I'll beat your ass.
I'll take Wednesday.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday?
Today's Friday.
I know.
Don't forget to review your hero's performance. They won't be sent out again until you do.
Oh, shit. Did I do that right?
Ooh, okay. So it looks like when there's a job that's sent out and you assign someone to it, depending on how their stats are and comparing that to the job, it looks like the more area that their stats overlap with the job requirements, I guess if you get a majority percentage, it's considered complete. I'm kind of assuming like you have to get over 50% for it to be good. Okay, nice.
Oh my god! My bidet is spraying shit everywhere!
Fix a caller's malfunctioning bidet. Difficulty medium. Attempts until lockout 3. So it looks like I can hack into this thing. Okay, use WASD to move around.
All right. Still got it. Fuck yeah.
Do I need... No. Let's go. Okay, so there's a little bit of a hacking minigame as well.
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole.
Do you know who we saw in the bar last night? Mecha Man.
And he kicked Flambe's ass.
Okay. That little shit did not kick my ass.
You did though.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
No, you didn't. Because it didn't happen, Bob. So we're all going to shut up about it. Yeah? Okay.
Fight at Crypto Night. Two heroes are fighting each other at Crypto Night. Break up the brawl diplomatically if possible. Okay. Well, I mean, there's combat being involved here, but they want it to be diplomatic. Which, I mean, it sounds like charisma and maybe combat. But don't send the flaming guy. So Flambe, you're out. Honestly, it looks like it's all three of these guys.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, Diamond in the Rough. When Golem is in a call with 2+ slots, certain ones may grant +2 to a stat and a -1 to others when he's assigned. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
On it.
That covers a lot of stuff. Holy shit. Okay, but that's 3 people.
You know, people judge me when they first see me, but then they get to know me and they judge me even more.
Alright. Alright.
Guy even famous for seemed like a loser to me.
Laugh all you want. Someday, my subconscious will live on in a chip, and your subconscious will be dead. Cringe.
86%. Not bad. Alright.
Robbery in progress at the yacht club.
Boat. Pursue the thieves. Return the boat in one piece. Pursue. I feel like that's mobility, but also returning. I mean, we only have...
Okay.
I mean, I feel like pursuing is mobility, so...
Oh, this is perfect. My knives could use the fresh air. How thoughtful of you.
So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
Washed up, drinking alone. A robot guy without his robot, I guess.
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your ass kicked by just a guy.
All of you. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, these idiots are fighting over the name Fight Man. Let's try giving them new names. Maybe that'll solve it. Suggest badass sounding names, dumbass sounding names, or suggest becoming a dynamic duo. Oh, but if we had Prism in this, then there's another option that could have worked. I mean, let's do badass sounding names. Jesus.
That's the gravy, baby.
I think we just needed a 3 and we ended up with an 8.
Flambe, you're off route.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, that worked. Guess it also had some combat in it. Okay, 2 things.
Fire at a local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
Oh.
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
Flambe, stop fucking around. I've got enough problems without you making new ones.
Whatever, man.
Okay. Send someone durable to prevent further damage. Quick before the fire spreads to the homes. I think durable means vigor, so I'll throw golem in that. All right,
Hey,
next.
someone's robbing the museum. I don't know what you do, man. I just started today.
Security system has been taken over by the robbers. Avoid motion sensors and apprehend thieves. Alright, security. That sounds like intelligence.
Sure?
Honestly, it does sound like intelligence. And
On it.
avoiding. I mean, Invisigal, that kind of makes sense, but let's see.
I'll handle this shit like I handle all my shits. Upside down.
Denny the Bone Zone Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN hiring criminals to protect us?
Educate the Bone Zone on SDN's Phoenix program. Prove him wrong about the Z team. I feel like I may need somewhat. You know what? Intelligence probably could have worked out there. I may throw Prism at this one.
Fucker said I was pregnant. Hell no.
Okay. How should we get around the sensors? Hack into the system, weave through the sensors, power through the sensors. I don't think powering through makes the most sense. I would say hack, maybe weave. I feel like we have the mobility to weave, but also hack. Let's do hack.
Let's see if I can do this. Exhibit A is back online.
Is it just me? Or am I really fucking good at this?
Okay, trail found.
Okay, what's going on with sonar?
Oh, that, yeah. He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
Okay, instincts is an ability that's been revealed. Sonar transforms after returning from a call. His intellect swaps with combat, and his charisma swaps with vigor until the next call. Oh, okay.
We've encountered these thieves before.
Compile and cross-reference past cases of this art crime ring. Track down known members to find their hideout. I don't have a lot of people for this one.
Yeah.
On it.
Sometimes I look at a tree and think, I could burn you down. You're not better than me, tree. You know, they just have like a superior vibe about them.
Hey, Bobby. Here, William Vanderstink needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go? I've been wanting to pitch him some stuff I've been working on.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what he's trying to avoid.
Fire is out of control. How should we stop the spread? Hose it or use your body to smother it? I mean, he has vigor. I'd probably say smother. Oof.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, okay. Injured and downed. Injured. When a hero gets injured, their stats are decreased by 1. When downed, if an injured hero gets hurt again, they'll become downed. Injuries stack, meaning that a hero with an injury can become downed if injured again during a call. Ew. Probably should have used something else. 2 competing calls appear, you can only choose one.
I'm a high-ranking Vanderstanker. It would mean a lot.
Once you dispatch your heroes, the other call will disappear. Well, he's resting, so I can't do that just yet. Hold on a second. Let's do this real quick. Okay. 65%, not bad.
A kid just robbed me. That little shit, I want him behind bars.
Track down the pickpocket and bring him home. Encourage him to turn his life around. Tracking. I feel like I don't have anyone who's actually good with that. I guess we can do Coupe. Fuck
Fine,
it.
I'm going.
It's a solo one, so
I
just
remember
go.
my first pickpocket. Good times. Didn't get caught.
Oh shit.
Didn't even break a fucking sweat. Watch me burn.
On fire revealed. After success, Flambe gains +1 combat, +1 mobility. This effect stacks. All boosts reset after a failure. Okay. Alright, I mean,
spreading to the houses. We need to evacuate.
evacuate the homes, rescue anyone trapped.
Yeah, all right.
Don't fall behind.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
On point revealed. In 2+ slot calls, if placed in the first slot, Coupe gains +1 combat. If placed in the second slot, she gains mobility. Ooh, okay. So she would change depending on what it is.
What a fucking beautiful day.
All right, I'll snitch. Just cut me a deal, okay?
I'm gonna pass on that. Hold on. His thing isn't great because of his current form, but fuck it. We're gonna send him as security. Let Sonar meet his hero, Wilhelm Vanderstink, and pitch some ideas.
Sure. Go ahead.
Thanks, man. You will not regret this.
Well, I didn't think I would until you said that.
Okay, pep talk would be charisma, don't have that. Caught the kid, but have no idea what to do with a 12-year-old thief. Just escort him home. We're just gonna escort. Don't have the charisma to give him a pep talk. Ooh,
Not
nice.
bad. Not bad at all.
Made it. Now navigate to the upgrade tab. Every rank up earns your hero a skill point. They're used for increasing stats. Use the plus next to a stat to spend a skill point. Once you confirm, you can't go back. She gets pretty good in all of this stuff. You don't have to make choices right away, but don't forget to check the hero database. Okay. I may Nah, I'd do it right now. Just because it's a demo. We'll leave it for now. Ooh. There's a family trapped inside their home. We need to rescue them. Convince them to take a leap of faith. That would be charisma. That's not happening. Lead a path to circumvent the smoke. I feel like that's probably the best. Ah.
I think I'm gonna use me head.
Hard-headed revealed. Punch-Up doesn't receive any debuffs from injuries. He cannot be downed. Oh. Shit. Alright, well... that fucked up. Alright, hideout is well guarded. Stealth and use of surroundings. Well guarded. That sounds like combat.
Alright. Helping people is actually really cool. Unless it's an annoying person. Then it fucking sucks.
How long was the last dispatcher here?
2 days. New record.
How the fuck did that happen?
I set the scar on fire. Yeah. Very flammable. Kia soul.
The nerves are hitting sonar, and he's second-guessing his human meat alternative pitch. How should he approach it? Stick with his guts, be himself, make it relatable, tell a story, just swing it, you got this. He doesn't have the charisma for it, because currently he's in his savage form, or whatever. I feel if I say stick with your guts, this may not go well. But you know what? Fuck it. We're going to do it.
Be yourself. Goes a long way.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Spitballing here, but what if we just forget any of that ever happened?
Okay, he's back to his normal self, which would have been helpful for that mission, but whatever. There's a lot of thieves in the hideout. How should the team approach? Protect the arts, capture the thieves. Honestly, if I do capture the thieves, I feel like this... you know what? Fuck it. We'll try protect. Okay, met.
It looks so fucking effortless too.
Ooh, protecting was intelligence. And capturing was mobility. Huh.
Ready, set, fire.
Grannies, I got this.
Hold up, aren't you banned?
Yeah, and I gotta get unbanned.
Granny's Donuts. SDN alarm triggered at Granny's Donuts.
I'm already going this way. Yeah. Can I get ice down here, please?
What does that mean?
She's asking for a tap-in. We got access to security cams of SDN subscribers all over our territory.
Wow, really? Is that legal?
Don't ask questions. Just always make sure to read the fine print.
Oh, I guess that's it for the demo. From AdHoc Studios, people who brought you Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, and Tales from the Borderlands.
You're Mecha Man. You're dead, I thought.
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
This is SDN. How can we help you?
You want me to sit in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again. Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Too easy.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. What are you doing in Visigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
What's your name, little guy?
My name's Beef and I'm naked.
Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
So that was Dispatch, a story-driven choose-your-adventure game from AdHoc Studios. In a similar vein to The Walking Dead, Tales of the Borderland, and The Wolf Among Us. As stated before, it looks like this one will be in 2025. Same studio is working on the sequel to The Wolf Among Us. I don't think that has a date, but also looking forward to playing that one as well. But I mean, so far, I think Dispatch seems pretty good. We'll see how the full game turns out when it eventually releases. It just said 2025. No idea of an actual date, so we'll see. But yeah, if you liked what you saw here, you can wishlist the game on Steam. And if there's anything else about the game that comes out, I will definitely try and play it at some point. Alright. I don't think there's anything else that I'm going to be doing for tonight, because I got some stuff I got to do in the morning. So it was a short stream, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, have a good evening, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.